So who is the author of this? From the
Some
YouTube?
YouTube channel. There is no single author.
Okay.
It's Tahuti lessons, sir.
Tahuti is the Egyptian god Thoth's representative. Thoth is
Yeah.
more like okay. This is beautiful. Very good. Right? So shall we continue where we left off yesterday?
Sure.
Yesterday we
Yeah.
completed the 10 principles which
Uh,
enunciates the messages that we get from the body.
oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. So the 10 principles of creating our journey to heal.
Yes. So talking about how to make your body happy, your mind happy. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
right.
Right.
Correct. The positive emotions.
Correct. Now he is talking
guide-
about a guide to physical disorders and how to heal them.
Yeah. A guide to physical disorders and solutions for healing.
Correct.
So this is from the signals of our body. What is the language of our body?
The secret language of the body.
Language of our body. During my visionary intuitive healing workshops and while conducting healing treatments, I came to the realization that every part of the body stores particular emotions, thoughts, and memories, energy, and experiences based on the function of that part of the body. Wow. For example, the role of an eye is to see. So, if there is a problem with your eye, it is likely to be connected to something you don't want to see in your life. Wow. This section is designed to heighten
This is
your
a beautiful articulation of the spiritual part of every organization. I mean, every organ in the body.
organ. Yes. Which is connected to physical and the signals of the yeah.
Right.
During my if
This
there is a
section.
problem with
Yeah.
this section is designed to heighten your awareness of the different factors that could contribute to a problem or dis-ease in a part of your body.
So what is it trying to say here? He is saying that you need to, if you are creating your, am I recording it?
It doesn't. Oh, yeah. Now it shows recording. Yeah, it is recording.
Yes, you are recording.
Right. See, what he is saying, if you are creating your own journey to heal, it is very important that you are aware of the different factors that contribute to a problem or a difficulty that you have created for yourself.
Correct.
Right? So you need to be aware of that.
Correct.
Beautifully said. Yeah. Then the process is
the processes are designed to use many elements: thoughts, feelings, breath, acupuncture, exercises, visualization, movement, questions, and all 5 of your senses. So the processes are designed to use many elements. Like these elements are thoughts, feelings, breath, acupuncture, exercise, visualization, movement, questions, and all 5 of your senses. To help with the visualization,
it is also a manifestation of the sentence we hear day in and day out in the corporate world. What you don't know, you can't control.
Correct.
We hear that in the corporate world too much. Do you
That
know
is why,
unless you know what is wrong, how will you create that?
Correct.
Recovery.
That is why first then said you need to have that awareness.
Exactly.
what
And
your body.
that awareness is in from synchrodestiny. What we learn is that is distributed across all your body.
Correct.
Same is the case
Yes.
with higher self. In the book
Yeah.
Higher Self, right?
Yes.
That is exactly
Yeah,
what is stated by Deepak Chopra.
yes. He mentions, yes.
Correct. Right? Yeah.
So to help with the visualization of the internal organs of or other body parts that may not be familiar to you, refer to the illustration in the index, pages 243 to 44, that shows the parts of the body. So even though she's saying like you are not familiar with the internal organs, you can refer to this particular
See, here,
page.
here I think it is worthwhile digressing a little bit. Right? In our parlance, you have chakras,
Yeah,
right? You have,
yes,
other than chakras, you have got the 4 regions or 4 sections of the body.
yeah, head, abdomen, pelvis, yeah.
Right. So cranial, thoracic, abdomen, and pelvic. Correct?
Yes,
Then
correct.
we have got the 5 breaths,
Five.
right?
I
The
thought
5
4
breaths.
breaths.
No, 5 breaths. 5
Oh,
breaths.
physical,
You
psychic,
got the
mental
4
elements.
elements, and you have got the ether, right? Ether, the pattern.
Yeah,
Right? We have got all these working with us. In addition to the body parts, etc.
correct.
That means we see patterns. Beyond the patterns, we have systems in the body. Where is systems? It's not typed. Yeah. We have systems, right? Each system, basically we may have to call it the 4 core systems. We have these, and then we have the breakdown to the organs, the other body associated body parts. So we need to be able to take this complete picture into our cognizance. Are you all with me?
Yeah. Yes, because even chakras also, they're all connected to different glands, different hormone release.
Yes, and that is where the diagram that mental destiny, noetic destiny, physical destiny, psychic destiny, and how they influence as patterns or atmospheres around the human body, and how each of those is connected to one system, one element, and how they dominate, all that pathway we need to experience.
Correct. That aura, every line, circle is in associated.
So let's
Yes.
continue. At the end of each exercise,
Sir, what are the 4 sections? Will repeat one more time, sir?
cranial,
Thoracic,
abdomen,
abdomen, and pelvic.
pelvic. Okay,
And 5 breaths.
correct. Then we also
5 breaths.
correct. And then we have
What are
also
the 5 breaths?
prana, apana, udana, samana, vyayana.
Okay.
Oh, those,
Okay.
There
okay.
are
Four
5
elements we know.
sub-breaths also, which I don't recall the order. I have posted that in the Prana Tattva book.
Yeah. I thought for breaths in the sense like according to Percival 4,
No,
physical,
not
mental.
breaths, not the breaths. Breaths are 5, even for Parsiva.
No, Percival says the physical breath, mental, psychic breath, mental breath, noetic breath. That is how
No, that is atmosphere. He's talking about spheres. Breath, he has not spoken that.
Also, he mentioned.
Fivefold. He says fivefold breath.
I see. Okay.
That's what I recollect.
So four,
He talks about fivefold. Now, what is that? We don't know. How he has broken it, we don't know.
so 4 elements we have all those fire, air,
Correct. And each one is
earth and
associated to one system.
correct. And ether
And then we have also taken a glimpse of GNM and, right? Okay. We have also taken cognizance of yes, all of you with me? We
Yeah.
also have to consider this parameter, GNM and the esoteric anatomy. Sorry. There are so many so many parameters giving us inputs to design our healing energy and the healing journey.
Yeah.
Ram,
Okay. At the end of each,
more homework for you. Yeah.
at the end of each
What is
exercise,
that, sir? Did you say something?
I said,
for
Ramakrishna sir, this is more homework for you.
Yeah,
The dimensions of health.
yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been thinking about, raising this point. See, okay, you say that you don't want to see something, you decided, but as much as I think, I can't find out what is it I had decided not to see.
Think. Don't be in a hurry. Think.
Okay.
Something you may not have expressed it. It is like the hidden breath that we do in our gulp experiment. We are not able to recognize what it is, but something is there. Yeah.
What is GNM, sir, again?
Pardon?
What is GNM?
German New Medicine.
Oh, that one. Oh, okay, got that.
energy related.
Correct. No, that is biology related. The biological shock that we undergo.
Oh, I thought German new medicine is mostly energy, isn't it? Okay.
No, it is basically in addition to.
Marcel effect, mostly that is dealt with. Yeah. Like is that am I in the right track for that, Marcel?
Yes.
I remember
No,
like
it is
couple of
not.
period.
See, you have got
It's like Ayurveda.
No. It is not that. It is basically the way our emotions act on us.
It
is like he has compared it with you take a morsel of food. The body is not able to take it in. Body is not able to digest it, nor is it able to excrete it. Now, these 3 functions are delivered through all these components in the body. What happens when you are not able to throw it out? You are not able to send it out, and it is blocked within.
Yeah, same thing here. And she says in this book.
Exactly.
Also.
So each of these is talking the same thing, but there are various sources leading to that chaos.
Yeah.
Right.
So basically, it means that you have consumed something that is
Correct.
not acceptable to your body, or you have acted, did some work, karma, that is not good for you.
Or
That is-
it could also be you are stuck in an environment where you are subjected to all those.
Yes.
Right. So they become energies functioning on you inside your body and creating this chaos. You need to have the ability and the awareness to help with the visualization of internal organs or other body parts that may not be familiar to you. We need to be able to visualize all of that.
But
Yeah, and also emotions, they're stuck in some body part.
Exactly.
They
Some
create some
state
kind
you are
of
stuck in. That is what he tries to define. That is where you are
yes.
reaching out to your higher self, your divine intelligence, saying, this is beyond me. Since you are able to take a top-down view, you will have the full complement of my problem. Please help me identify those.
But the core of this is like a conflict, sir, like, either with us or with the environment. That's how, environment means here our family, whatever it is, the
So
situations or something.
that becomes the 30 degrees of your input. You need
But
360
that is the
degrees.
whole thing, right? When we have the conflict of interest with our rigid beliefs or with our environment, and that which is causing all this, whatever we've been talking about across the books. Isn't that?
No.
Is,
See,
is,
that
is
will
there
be
anything
only
more to
one.
add to that?
No. That is going to be only the one perspective that you are able to take.
But behind that says support like the
No, you mean
just
you are
like
able
the
to
fear
deny.
is
See,
just like fear is behind many factors,
uh,
conflict of interest is behind most of the
no,
factors.
not conflict of interest. Conflict.
Conflict, okay, I wouldn't add the interest because a conflict is behind the most of the factors.
That, no, that is one way to look at it. Conflict, yes, it could be a dominant factor, but don't limit yourself to saying it is only the conflict. It could be something else which, in the current circumstances, we are not yet aware of it.
See,
Okay.
Rachna, one more
So
thing. Even the perception, the way you're not perceiving properly, that also creates some kind of conflict. But in many ways, the
Correct.
conflict can be in ways.
yeah, it has many folds.
So,
Definitely I agree
one
with
of
that.
the window
Yeah.
that you will look at the situation is what are all in conflict with that desired outcome.
Yes.
Right. So that becomes one parameter through which you will look at what has been missed out. Like I gave you the example of when I am doing a bidding, I would create one team which is focused on why we will not get it. Right. I may call that the conflict.
Okay.
Okay. So that's one way to look at it, is all we need to be aware of.
Okay, at
Otherwise,
the end of each
that school of thought will become the limiting belief.
Yeah, I understand now. Yeah, I
Yeah.
shouldn't be limited to only the conflict.
Correct.
Yeah, I agree that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the end of each exercise are suggestions for emotions and colors that may be useful to work with in order to speed up your healing. Refer to part 3 and work on the heaviest emotions first. Then work with the positive emotions you would like to experience more of. If there is another emotion you relate to that it is not mentioned, then work with the general emotional process in that exercise. So first,
what is he saying? Just like a chartered accountant always ends his balance sheet with miscellaneous on the left side as well as miscellaneous on the right side. So always remember that there is something miscellaneous to your entire program. It is part of the
Yeah.
Turiya. In terms of your consciousness, there is the Turiya. It is the unmanifested which is contributing to that problem.
That's why different emotions, first heaviest, then positive, then general emotions.
And then what you are not able to visualize.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Remember to
Remember
you.
the information in this section as the guideline. Not every possible contributing factor listed, it will relate to you. So tune into your body to receive your own answers. Even the healthy thoughts and emotions are written as suggestions. Though I often word the exercise so they will be accessible to readers who are learning to replace stuck emotions with health promoting ones for the first time, people at any stage of their exploration of these thoughts and emotions can apply these exercises to their healing. So use these instructions as a starting point, but adjust the process to make them more powerful for yourself. So basically, try to,
This is the generic process that he has given.
but
This is the preparation that we have to do before we embark on a journey to recovery.
yes,
Particularly,
healing process.
all chronic diseases, we may have to undertake this pathway.
Correct.
Okay. Now let us
No, now
apply this to what we call the abdomen.
yeah, abdomen, possible contributing factors, difficulty digesting life.
So this is a conflict. He has started with a conflict. Okay.
So that in diabetes, she said the enjoying the life. Here she says difficulty digesting life.
Correct.
Propensity to hold on to toxic feelings, thoughts, and hurt from the past. Okay. So they're holding the toxic feelings of the thoughts which are hurting them from the past feelings.
Correct.
Constant
fear
and
constant fear. This is the
constant fear about the future, which creates struggle and suffering in the present. Frequent feelings of insecurity and confusion about what to do and what choices to make. Okay.
Correct.
Frequent feelings of insecurity and confusion about what to do and what choices to make. Deep-seated beliefs of not being good enough. Fear of rejection and failure. Wanting to be the center of attention but afraid of being judged. So these are all these causes abdominal problems.
No, this
Remedy.
now abdomen, what are the chakras that come into picture?
The mainly yellow, the Manipura.
Manipura as well as Swadhisthana.
Swadhisthana, yeah.
Swadhisthana, yes.
If
And
there are
also-
problems in Manipura and Swadhisthana, you will definitely have a contributing factor. You can't eliminate it unless you have worked on the root chakra.
Yeah,
Correct.
they depend on it, yes.
The fear of, yes, rejection.
So
Correct.
he is talking about your basic survival is being threatened.
The first three chakras you need to work on. Yeah.
Exactly. Right? So what is the remedy?
Just to digress how to work on the root chakra, sir, just for the benefit of all.
Here she is giving remedy.
Wait,
Let us go through.
sir. In Telugu,
Okay.
there is a saying, right? Why are you asking the taste when
Before
you are
we
about
eat.
to eat it anyway? Right? You can
Yes.
experience the taste. So,
So remedy.
same thing. What is the remedy? Let us read that.
Take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly breathe out from your mouth. Relax and soften your abdomen as much as possible. If you experience pain in your abdomen, imagine that you have a vacuum cleaner in your hands. Visualize vacuuming all the density, toxicity, and pain out of your abdomen. Say, Divine Healing Intelligence, I ask you to release all toxic thoughts and feelings, old painful experiences, stuckness, struggle, and rejection out of my abdomen, as well as all points of view, all patterns, and the positive and negative charges that contribute to this condition. Repeat the word clear until you feel a shift to occur.
Okay.
Rub
So,
your hands together
just
until
to add to what this is,
Hmm.
Mishra ji, here root chakra
Ji.
is fear.
Mhm.
Root chakra is fear, which is your first emotion. The second
Right.
one is your duality, right? Your emotional imbalance. The
Okay.
third one is your power, your arrogance.
Okay.
ego.
These three are the parameters that you need to control. First one is fear, fear of survival. When that is threatened, it is root chakra. So there are multiple ways of overcoming fear. One is knowledge, one is convincing yourself, equipping yourself, boldly moving forward. All these are characteristics that are necessary when you are trying to overcome fear.
Modality. So then that is like roti kapda makan type of fear. Will I have enough or not kind of fear?
Exactly.
Acha.
Right. So your wisdom, how much do I require? Right? How much do I require?
Yeah.
That's a question you're going to ask yourself.
And the second chakra, guilty causes the blockages.
Exactly. Right.
So
So
you need
how do you overcome? First is you are trying to visualize where the pain is and you are visualizing the pain exiting the body. The second one is you are now in your meditation approach, you are seeking support from your divine self, which is your inner self, which is your conscious, subconscious, which is your higher self. This is what we do in our unified meditation. Right? Then what are you doing?
Yeah. Oh, divine healing intelligence, I ask you to release all toxic thoughts and feelings, old painful experiences, stuckness, struggle, and rejection out of my abdomen, as well as all points of view, all patterns, and all positive and negative charges that contribute to this condition. Repeat the word clear until you feel a shift to occur. That means basically you're taking out all the emotions, negative, positive, whatever your
You are taking
past
out
ones.
those energies which are influencing the natural process of regeneration.
Moving forward and regeneration.
Correct. Then
Rub your hands,
Hmm.
rub your hands together until they become warm and tingly. Then place your hands on your abdomen. Say,
Positive
divine healing.
abdomen. See that exercise on eyes. Even
Yeah.
he says, after you have moved the energy pattern in terms of all the points that he has given, right? Then he says,
Yeah.
rub them till they become warm and then place them.
Yeah. Correct.
That is what we
So,
do after meditation. We rub
yeah, at the end,
palms and then,
yeah.
okay.
Rub your hands together until they become warm and tingly. Then place your hands on your abdomen. Say, divine healing intelligence, please install feelings and experiences of ease, relaxation, and freedom. I now invite healing, loving, and empowering energy into my life. Thank you. So you're inviting the divine healing intelligence power to ease the relaxation and the freedom.
Correct.
And yeah, allow your body to take in the energy of wellness from your divine healing intelligence and your hands. So you need
So
to allow your body.
hands become the agents which are
Yeah.
segregating. See, this is what you are doing in Reiki. You are doing Reiki on yourself effectively. What are you doing? You do this, then you put your hands this way, you can feel energy coming into your hands. Now, by conscious thought, you are and feeling, you are attracting more of that energy. And then,
Yeah.
right, you are passing it on to that particular. Now imagine, yeah, go ahead.
Allow your body to take in the energy of wellness from your divine healing intelligence and your hands. Now imagine how it would feel to be completely healthy, confident, and secure. How would you think? How would you feel? How would your life experience be like? What would your posture be like? How would others respond to you? Allow yourselves to see it, feel it, and experience it. That means that positive emotions of happiness, like always, almost you cured it.
Now,
So visualizing that you're
in your
what will you do?
visualization, experience this. This is the culmination point of your visualization. Then,
Yeah, already feel that experience.
yeah, then what?
When you have done this, go outside and find a stone, hold that stone, and repeat the previous visualization process in which you saw yourself becoming healthier and more confident. This time makes the process even stronger. Carry this stone with you for the next month. Squeeze it at any time you need extra confidence or a boost of healing energy. Say, Divine Healing Intelligence, please heal and regenerate my abdomen and all related organs to their full health and vitality. Thank you. So that means
Very
you
similar
can.
to what Marisa Pierce says in her Dick approach. Only thing is,
Oh,
you are giving it, you are taking a stone and saying, I am charging you, you give me back all that.
yeah.
That is because of the human psychology. Right? There are so many, even today I know, they will have an idol of Ganesha or something, or a laughing Buddha, or one of these with them wherever they go.
Same way. It is like that same stone. You are
Exactly.
having
Exactly.
teeth in that. Yeah. That conscious energy you're putting into.
What are the unhealthy emotions that you can think about?
Yeah, unhealthy emotions to work with fear, frustration, rejection. Healthy emotions to work with peace, relaxation, freedom. Colors to work with yellow, orange. Okay. So for these two, there, yeah,
For
she mentioned.
abdomen, this is what you are working with. Now you
Adrenal
are
gland.
going into the parts, the organs within and all slowly. See, you are
Adrenal.
working at every level. You are working at the system level, the organ level, every organ that makes up the system again.
Yes. Correct. Possible contributing factors for adrenal glands: lack of energy or fatigue, feeling emotionally unbalanced and unstable, one moment happy and content, and the next sad and hopeless, frequent bouts of paranoia, panic attacks, fear, and anxiety, often related to a feeling that you have taken the wrong direction in life, difficulty making decisions, feeling stuck in the fight or flight response. In some cases, feeling of depression, emptiness, worthlessness, and exhaustion. So these are all contributing factors of adrenal glands. Remedy.
Else, every desire, is this not desiring more than what you can digest?
Yes,
Overeat.
that causes imbalance. Yeah, unbalanced and unstable. Yes.
Right.
And also expectations. See, when you expect something, if when you don't get it, you feel unhappy and depressed.
Correct.
Remedy, take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. Do this 3 times. Then take a deep breath in and focus on energizing the adrenal glands. Imagine your adrenal glands being filled with vibrant green energy. As you breathe out, focus on letting go of any density, fear, and stress. This may look like grayness and density coming out of your glands. Do this 5 to 8 times. So basically inhaling that green energy, vibrant energy into that part and letting go of the density of fear and stress as gray smoke going out of the glands. And do this 5 to 8 times.
Correct.
Say, Divine Healing Intelligence, I ask you to release all fear, anxiety, hopelessness, exhaustion, fatigue, stress, and stuckness out of my adrenal glands, as well as all points of view, the positive and negative charges, and all limiting patterns that contribute to this condition. Repeat the word clear until you feel a shift occurs. Say, Divine Healing Intelligence, please install feelings and experience of energy, movement, peace, and trust. Thank you. So again, after
This is
that,
the overall process that we need to apply.
correct.
Okay.
Install the feelings of, again, after taking out the negative emotions, you need to install the positive ones of
That means
energy,
you are
movement, peace.
replacing. See, if
Yeah.
I have created space, instead of some other energy coming and sitting there, I want to control what energies will come and sit there.
So you are putting all the positive thoughts, emotions.
correct.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah.
Focus on your hands and imagine.
Ramakrishna has a comment. Yeah.
Yeah, sir, why not we add that sentence on forgiveness here?
Pardon?
Why not we add the sentence on forgiveness?
Forgiveness.
There are 3 sentences coming from other soul speak.
We can improvise it. Yes.
Maybe
can
for
add-
other parts. Yeah, we can include that. Yeah.
But in Unified, like they're teaching us that there is no such thing as forgiveness because you ask them to, like people who you think they have done you wrong, as per your soul plan, you ask them to play that role. So there is nothing like forgiveness anyway because they did the role for you. It's gratefulness.
Not that forgiveness. Forgiveness from them, you can't, but you can seek their forgiveness.
I see.
This is
Okay.
from the part,
Okay.
from the body part. In case if you have
Right.
did
That
something.
means, see, forgiveness is like what you are doing when you are sending out those unwanted signals. Right? You are replacing it with love signal, right?
Mm.
You have completely healed. Now you don't have place here. Now you need to go and proceed with your journey. You are only using the word in a positive frame of mind.
Right. This is like telling our body part that we might have done something to contribute and forgive for that.
Correct.
Got it.
Correct. So what is he saying here, Ramakrishna sir? The negative charges is where you are seeking your forgiveness, correct? So he doesn't want you to introduce any negative word there. So probably that is the reason he would have skipped, but I am with you. We can add that forgiveness.
Yeah.
I let you go.
Because as we are saying the grudge is a reason for most of the problems in the abdomen.
Correct.
So if you are going through that, then probably it's better to seek forgiveness and then.
Sure.
Now focus on your hands. Imagine that you are holding orange balls of energy. Touch your adrenal glands and allow those orange balls to penetrate the glands. Begin clearing any density that remains, releasing any stories and memories of past experiences, letting go of exhaustion and worn out feelings, and balancing the hormones, water, and stress response in your body. Feel the vibrant energy return to your life and focus on moving in the right direction. Ask questions like, how can I begin moving in the right direction of my highest good? How can I connect to my divine guidance system? Then allow the response to come into your life. You may receive this response through inspiration, a book, an experience, or some other way. Be patient and allowing. Say, Divine Healing Intelligence, please heal and regenerate my adrenal glands and all related organs to their full health and vitality. Thank you.
So, right? Okay. What are the unhealthy emotions here? He is listing them out.
Unhealthy emotions to work with are sadness, hopelessness, stuckness, depression. Healthy emotions to work with are happiness, freedom, clarity. Colors to work with orange and green.
Right. So we can choose each body part accordingly and we can do this reading. We don't have to go through everything. Right?
Yeah.
We will jump over to maybe one or two we will read. We will read back.
Our back pain. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that was a
Possible
point that came up, right?
Yeah. Correct. Possible contributing factors. Feeling unsupported, overwhelmed, and under too much pressure. Carrying suppressed and unresolved emotions from the past. So when it is past, then it shows more on the left, which most of my back pain, I used to have on my left side. Carrying upper back, okay, Meena ji, listen to this. Upper back, carrying
Yes.
the world on shoulders, feeling stressed and overwhelmed by all the things you have to do. Because most of the women, they have this, because we feel that lack of trust and frequently worry, fear, negativity, perfectionism, and limitation. Feeling unsupported by life and people around you. Too much thinking. So all this baggage,
Wow.
carrying shoulders, pains our back,
Correct.
upper back.
Let us read again.
Yeah.
Okay, upper back, carrying the world on your shoulders. So that much baggage you are carrying, the whole world. Feeling stressed.
You are the most responsible person in the ironic way of interpreting the word responsible.
Yeah, yeah. And being a firstborn child, I think I carried that from the childhood.
Yeah. So feeling stressed and overwhelmed by all the things you had to do, lack of trust and frequent worry, fear, negativity, perfectionism, and limitation, feeling unsupported by life and people around you. See, feeling unsupported, even though whether support or not, whether it is there or not, you feel unsupported, feeling of unsupported by life and people around you. Too much thinking. So next.
Part of it could be because you're perfectionist, so you don't delegate, you don't trust others to do as good as you, kind of a thing, right?
All those are contributing factors.
Exactly.
This is upper back. This is upper back.
Yes.
Come to the mid back.
Yeah. And the reason is you cannot delegate to others because lack of trust.
Yeah. You think like we know everything. Nobody else knows.
Even though husband wants to do, no.
How dare someone else come and say they know? They don't know.
Middle back, stuck in the past, holding on to guilt and resentment, difficulty breathing and taking in life. So difficulty breathing and taking in life, emotional instability, overly sensitive to other people's beliefs and thoughts, judgments, and criticisms. So that means, yeah, basically you
I
come out
mean,
of this.
the way he is putting it, he says limited self-confidence.
Yeah, correct. So you are becoming
You want
whatever.
approval from everything. For everything that you do, you are dependent and wanting approval from somebody else. Yeah.
And not only that, even if somebody says a general comment, they think, it is towards them. They're more sensitive. So
Yeah.
overly sensitive to other people's beliefs, thoughts, judgments, and criticisms. That's why in one of the 4 agreements is don't take it personally.
Yeah.
One of the 4 agreements in the book says, main thing, one of the main first agreement is don't take it personally.
Exactly.
Difficulty for yourself and others for past mistakes. Too focused on what is wrong instead of what is right. This is very interesting. Too focused on what is wrong instead of what is right. Yeah, mostly women go through all this. Isn't it?
And corporate world teaches you that risk management, you have to look at what could go wrong, right?
No, what could go wrong is okay, but if you are stuck on what could go wrong,
you have to
See,
fix it proactively. But I
exactly.
think I can relate to a lot about the
So then that is where you need to focus your energies.
yeah, I could definitely
when
like all the
I
upper
tell
back
my
is applying to me.
Chandragar, when I tell my husband, he says, no, కీడించి మేలించాలి కదా. I said, what is this? Somebody
కీడించి మేలించాలి, మీరు మేలించడం మర్చిపోతున్నారు.
What does that mean?
No, కీడించి మేలించడం is think of the worst, plan for the worst.
Plan for the best, but now
right.
plan for the best. Hope for the best.
The objective
plan for the
of
worst.
plan for the worst is to arrive at the best. But many people, they plan for the worst and then they get psyched by it. So they don't come out of the worst. They remain there.
Okay. So next one is lower back. So feeling insecure about how you will support yourself financially. So basically, you are feeling very insecure about how you feel you support yourself financially.
I can relate to this because in my final year engineering, because of a political issue with one of the professors of electrical engineering, I failed my final year engineering.
So you got back pain, lower back pain?
Severe. I was in a theater watching a movie. I could not get up. So I told my cousin who was with me, you go buy another ticket for the next show also.
Oh boy.
And then the way I came out of that was I crawled out of the theater.
Oh my God. That's severe.
Very severe, sudden.
Yeah.
Right. So these things happen. I can
Constant
relate
worry.
perfectly.
Constant worry about your survival and how you are going to pay the bills. Holding on to the unresolved anger from childhood. Feeling like a victim. Struggling, suffering, controlling. Focused on limitations.
I will subscribe to all these points he has put here. Because I was put in a hostel, I never liked the hostel. Right? And my entire education has been in the hostel.
Yeah.
I can link to every single sentence.
Yeah. Struggling, suffering, controlling, focused on limitations and negativity, and why you cannot do things instead of how you can.
Exactly.
Yeah, that
I agree with every single point he has raised here. What is the remedy?
Now, let's go to the remedy.
Correct.
Focus on your... Okay, everybody pay attention. The remedy is important. Focus on your back. Breathe deeply and slowly, arching your head back slightly and curving your lower spine. So arching your head back slightly and curving your lower spine. Then as you breathe out, bring your head forward and allow your back to straighten. Repeat this process several times until your breathing feels steady and relaxed. Okay. Become aware of which part of your back is holding on to dense energy and negativity. So during this process, you need to feel where it is holding, wherever that part is, the spine part is holding the dense energy or the negativity. Place your hands on that part of your back. Breathe into this area 3 times. Ask your back if it has any messages for you. This could be thoughts, emotions, sensations, visual images, or memories. Give yourself time to recognize and receive the messages. You may even decide to write them down to become aware of how these energies, stories, and feelings are giving you pain. So I think probably we can post this important one. Everybody
On a
goes through
lighter
it.
note,
Pardon?
on a lighter note, it will be difficult to touch the middle back.
Back. Yeah, I know. Only up to the,
Hey,
yeah, I agree.
you can't physically touch it. No, if you can't
Maybe.
physically touch it, you can do it virtually.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Hmm.
maybe using some kind of a stick or something, you can probably do it.
Energy transfer, huh?
Energy
Yeah, correct.
Imagine,
Whatever.
imagine that we are touching it.
correct.
Yeah,
You can't touch it with your palm, but with the back of your hand, you can touch it. See, you can always touch your back with the back of
Yes,
your hand.
yes.
point. Correct.
Correct.
Yeah, mostly you can do
Yes,
this.
yes.
Tighten your back and then relax.
Correct.
Do this 5 to 8 times. So you have to tighten your back and relax. So the contraction and releasing. And do this 5 to 8 times. Focus on taking slow, deep breaths in and out to release all your stress and tension. So basically, you need to do this. Focus on breathing in and out and release all your stress and tension. Become aware of any heavy load that you are carrying on your back. So you need to be aware of what you are carrying. This load could be responsibilities. This load could be responsibilities you have in your life. The worries and stresses you have accumulated are anger and fear. You may also feel that you have been stabbed in the back by others. That is why it's causing that back pain. Maybe your family members, past partners, work associates, or friends. So this could be anything, work related, family related, anything. But because you are carrying all this, on your back, your feeling, your emotional feeling pain, that exhibits in that spine. Tune into your back and become aware of how much baggage you are carrying. Allow yourself to release all the baggage, stress, or knives into purple flame of light. Oh, you can do this by visualizing dense energy moving out of your back and into the purple flame, or by using your hands physically, taking the knife stuckness, fear, and pain out of your body and throwing them into the flame. So that is what we call Alshian Agni, central sun. Tune into your back. Yeah, this is done. Say, divine healing intelligence, I ask you to free my back from all the worry, anger, struggle, suffering, conflict, victimhood, and emotional and mental baggage I carry, as well as all points of view, all patterns, and the positive and negative charges that contribute to this condition. Repeat the word clear until you feel a shift to occur. So we need to clear. Okay. Imagine a beautiful gold light moving through your back, releasing any density and tension from it. So you need to imagine a beautiful gold light. First, initially she was saying a purple light.
No, you are
But
releasing to purple light.
No.
Throwing
Yes,
out
yes.
that purple
Releasing
fire.
to purple light.
Yeah. And now imagine a beautiful gold light moving through your back, releasing any density and tension from it. When the tension has released, imagine yourself surrounded by green light, which will act as a support for your back and nervous system. So purple, gold, green light. Say, Divine Healing Intelligence, please install feelings and experiences of support, confidence, self-belief, trust, freedom, abundance, and success. Thank you. And again say, Divine Intelligence, please heal and regenerate my back and all related organs to their maximum strength, vitality, and flexibility. Thank you. So these are the sayings. I think we should have this framed, put it on our wall.
For
Oh, I like that
there
idea.
has to be a card created for each of these,
Yeah.
right?
Everybody should have some back problem at some point.
Correct.
So this one is, we should put it next to our important place.
Our unhealthy emotions,
Yeah, unhealthy emotions to work with: worry, anger, stress, frustration, feeling overwhelmed. All these pages. Healthy emotions to work with are peace, support, success. Colors to work with: gold and green.
મને બહારથી દઈ આપશે ઓલો W please.
So next one is the bladder.
He uses a lot of this color therapy part of her remedies.
yes. Because, see, please understand the psyche of your, the energy within your body. They are coming from your thoughts, your emotions. Both of them are vibrations that are going to need a particular frequency. That frequency, when you start imagining those associated colors, you are naturally going to create that vibration within the environment of that particular part of the body.
આના પછી બ્લેડર નું આવે છે ઓકે સાંભળીએ કોઈ પણ ચાલશે
So,
Thank you.
in other words, these colors have a certain vibrational
Every
frequency.
see,
So,
basically, what is
whatever
color?
the specific emotion frequency has to be remedied with that specific vibrational frequency of the
Correct.
specific.
Correct. So, do we want to do bladder? Any interest?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, let us.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Let's
Okay,
do
bladder. Possible contributing factors: feeling timid, wishy-washy, inefficient, annoyed, irritable, sad, and guilty. Sense of powerlessness and frustration. Feeling angry or pissed off with a partner or a person you are close to. Wanting to be somewhere else other than where you are. Holding on to worries from the past which stop you from moving forward. Lack of boundaries. Needing your own space. Remedy.
Okay. If people are able to identify these challenges within you, just think about it. You don't have to answer publicly. Answer.
I see that someone close to me like has some of this, who has this issue.
Right. So now let's look at, yeah.
The remedy is inhale deeply several times, place your hands on your bladder and tune into what you are feeling. Are you angry, pissed off, or irritated with someone or something in your life? Are you allowing this irritation to control your life? Say, Divine Healing Intelligence, I ask you to dissolve all feelings of anger, indecisiveness, weakness, irritability, powerlessness, and worry from my bladder, as well as all points of view, all patterns, and the positive and negative charges that contribute to this condition. Repeat the word clear until you feel a shift occur. Rub your hands together. Place the palms of your hands slightly apart, feeling the tingling sensation. Imagine that you hold in your hands a yellow ball of healing energy. Ask the Divine Healing Intelligence to make this ball of energy stronger. You may even see or sense rays of golden sunlight energizing this ball, making it more powerful and effective. Place your hands on your bladder, allowing the ball to penetrate deeply into your bladder. Okay.
Focus on the warmth.
Focus on the warmth emanating from this golden ball as it dissolves and purifies the physical, emotional, and mental density and tension in the bladder. Observe it until the bladder comes back into perfect health and vitality. Say, Divine Healing Intelligence, please install feelings and experience of confidence, certainty, determination, harmony, happiness, humor, and joy. Thank you. To make the process even more powerful, gently hum the vowel sound ooh, as in the word you, and direct the sound towards the bladder. Allow the sound to infuse your bladder with healing and balancing energy. Hum for a minute or two. Say, Divine Healing and Intelligence, please heal and regenerate my bladder and all related organs to their maximum strength, vitality, and well-being. Thank you. So unhealthy emotions to work with are anger,
Probably
resentment.
in healing these unhealthy emotions, I would also want to add from Marisa Peers, where she says, talk to the organ. Say how much you love,
Correct.
how much you love the organization, and how much it has been helping you.
Correct. That's what even to the knee part also they say, always show the gratitude and forgiveness, not showing, in the past, the thankfulness. How hard they're working to move you forward.
Correct.
Colors to work with, yellow, green. Healthy emotions to work with are forgiveness, happiness, confidence. Here they mentioned forgiveness.
Correct.
Healthy emotions to work with forgiveness, happiness, confidence.
One thing like here, because bladder is associated with the Swadhisthana chakra, right? So the sound for Swadhisthana is Vam. So
Orange,
no,
that
the
is
sound, the Bijakshara for the Swadhisthana is Vam. Like yeah,
yeah,
lam, dam, vam, yeah.
correct.
So, I mean, it's not the same as, but the word she was saying, the sound is ooh.
Who also similar to Vam.
Yeah, like it matches, to some extent.
Wow, that's very interesting. Mm.
Yeah, Yam, Vam, Ram. The next Manipura is
Manipura is Ram, yes.
yeah, and then Hum, Yam Hum. Yeah, I think Yam Hum Om.
Vam, Ram, Lam, Hum. Last one.
Yam,
Yeah.
Yam Hum. Om is the
Om is the
Ajna
last,
Chakra.
yes, yeah.
So the
Hum is the Ajna Chakra, AUM.
So the Ratna, the Bij mantras are associated with all the chakras. I didn't know that.
Yes. Yes.
There are
Oh.
Bij mantra, there are sub Bij mantras also, like not just Yam, Ram, these are the main Bij mantras. And there are set of sub Bij mantras also associated with each chakra.
Wow.
Yeah, if you detail, there are for every petal also some letters are
Every
there.
petal has a, the variation of our Bij mantras.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every
name
chakra
is a
has
combination of Bijaksharas. Every name that we give is a combination. So every letter, every number has got a Bijakshara.
Wow.
Now each language interprets it differently. See, Hebrew, you got 22 letters in all. All your sound vibrations pertain to those 22 frequencies.
Oh, okay.
So every language has that connotation.
vibration. Every letter has some vibration.
Exactly.
Wow.
And every letter has a symbol also. So every part, vowel movement, this is a very important one.
Possible.
Yeah.
Okay, possible contributing factors. Difficulty letting go of old, outdated beliefs, judging others as wrong and yourself as right, and it is my way or the highway attitude, desire to control others, thinking or desire to control others, thinking if only they would change, my life would be better. So that is how their thinking pattern. Constantly telling others what to do and how to live their lives. Perfectionism. Refusal to listen to other people's suggestions. Feeling stuck, frustrated, and fearful of change. Fear of the unknown. Remedy. For problems with constipation or diarrhea, slowly massage your index fingers on both hands from the base to the tip using the index finger and thumb of the opposite hand. Do this for a few minutes on each hand. Take slow, deep breaths as you massage. Close your eyes and picture a yellow ray of light moving through your intestines, cleansing them of any waste and toxicity.
Hmm.
Ask yourself the following questions to help clarify what you are holding on to. Am I holding on to the relationship that has run its course? Am I holding on to a job that I need to leave? Am I holding on to pain from the past? Am I holding on to anger from the past?
These
Continue to ask
last
similar
two
questions.
applies to everyone,
Yeah.
right? Holding
Hmm.
pain from the past and anger from the
That
past.
is why we keep getting into constipated state and
Mm.
yeah.
Continue to ask yourself similar questions. When you recognize that you are clinging to a destructive pattern, habit, person, or a situation, clench your fists and allow yourself to fully feel. So you need to clench your fist and fully feel what it is like to hold on to. Ask yourself, can anything else come into my life when I hold on to negativity? Say, divine healing intelligence, I ask you to release all judgment, criticism, righteous attitude, perfectionism, fear of change, and feeling of stuckness from my bowels, as well as all the points of view, all patterns, and the positive and negative charges that contribute to this condition. Repeat the word clear until you feel a shift to occur. Open your fists and allow your palms to relax. When you
So,
feel ready to go,
so do
just
we?
below
When do we say clear? We say all this and then keep saying clear, 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 clear.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
all
That
through
means
you're clearing
basically it's like this. You are charging the environment that you are entering with all those energies, and then you are experiencing this clear.
Okay.
Clear means it is like just like an instruction to the printer. You have a start bit, you have a stop bit,
Hmm.
right? So it is like that.
Okay.
I am thinking that like everyone should have prepare a 2-page write-up of starting from clearing the aura of those, the 4 or 5 sentences, and then go to each body part they want to heal, and then go to the step 4 and 5 of, no, 3 and 4 of the unified meditation. Okay, and then conclude with 7. I may be missing.
Actually, no. You can take your Arshad Varga exercise.
Yes.
Okay. Link
Yeah.
all this to the corresponding areas, which chakras, which system is
Yeah.
impacted, and
Yes.
release it.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Open your fists and your palms to relax. When you feel ready to let go, just below the density and tensions out of your
No,
hands.
just blow.
Oh, just blow, sorry, correct. Just blow the density and tensions out of your hands. So that means, like a pet, something, from your hands, you're blowing out.
Correct.
Feel what it's like to release stuckness and stagnation from your life. Ask yourself, what amazing opportunities are available to me now? So after all releasing out, then you need to ask this question. What amazing opportunities are available to me now? Say, divine healing intelligence, please intensify my ability to change my life for the better. Help me to welcome healing, uplifting, and divine experiences into my life. Thank you. If you have further problems with constipation, try the following process. Find the indent in the middle of your chin using your fingertips on one hand, palm facing you. Place your middle finger on that spot while keeping your other finger straight on your palm flat. Massage your chin in a small circular motion as firmly as possible for 45 seconds. Rest and then repeat the process 2 or 3 times. Visualize your bowl surrounded when revitalizing green light. Indent in the middle of your chin using
Surrounded
your
with revitalizing green light.
rest and then repeat the process 2 or 3 times. Visualize your bowl surrounded with revitalizing green light. Say, Divine Healing Intelligence, please heal and regenerate my bowels and all related organs to their maximum strength, vitality, and well-being. Thank you. So this is common for all this. We need to say at the end, Divine Healing Intelligence, please
No,
heal
this
and
entire
regenerate.
process is same. Only thing is the content of the process keeps changing.
And which organ, which, finger or whatever,
So stuckness, judgment, control, fear are the things that we have to work.
Unhealthy emotions to work with are stuckness, judgment, control, fear, fear. Healthy emotions to work with are flexibility and movement, freedom, relaxation. Colors to work with are brown, yellow, green. Okay, I don't think I need any brain.
No. In fact, we will stop. We have come to 10:30.
Yeah. It's already 12 o'clock here.
No, that way this book, and then see here he is talking about worm.
Worm. Hey, Ratna. And
Or the
Meena.
cervix. You want to read it?
Yeah. Cervix, possible contributing factors. Out of flow with life. Disconnected from your feminine energy. Feeling victimized, overpowered, attacked, manipulated, abused, taken for granted. Conflict in close relationship. Difficulty letting go of old ways of being and giving birth to new experiences. Lacking affection, love, and nurturing. Grief about dreams that have not manifested. Being told that you cannot do something that is important to you. Feeling imprisoned. Because I remember Sunita, she mentioned her experience, how she healed a severe uterus problem that she has to undergo for a surgery to remove the uterus in 6 weeks, in 6 weeks to 2 months. Completely, she meditated on it. She showed her forgiveness so much because she said, and when she was very young, and she was very good at basketball. She was playing at a state level, and then her parents did not send her because all relatives were criticizing, and she could not go, and she was having that emotional guilt, and she said she released all that, and she showed her remorse and forgiveness, and then she cured all that. Wonderfully, she explained that day and sharing her experience.
No, see this beautiful way he has worded this.
Yeah. So to heal, you need to allow yourself to reconnect with the flow of life. Ask yourself, where am I out of flow with who am I, and how am I not listening to my own guidance and allowing others to run my life? Becoming aware of where in your life you are harsh, critical, and hard on yourself. Take slow, deep breaths and visualize blazing orange sunlight. Imagine melting any hardness, criticism, and resistance you have in your reproductive system, heart, and other parts of your body. So you need to feel that melting hardness, criticism, and resistance. And say, Divine Healing Intelligence, I ask you to melt away all resistance, victimhood, manipulation, fear, ignorance, conflict, and abuse from my cervix as well as all points of view, all patterns, and the positive and negative charges that contribute to this condition. Repeat the word clear until you feel a shift to occur. Rub your hands together, place them slightly apart, visualize the beautiful pink light coming out of your hands. Place your hands on your lower abdomen. Take a slow, deep breathing. Feel this soft, sweet pink light move into your body and soften it. If you feel comfortable, hum the word sound WUM. So slowly, you need to stretch wa and stretch and then say and then that is like om. You need to say for a few minutes. Say, Divine Healing Intelligence, please install a sense of softness, support, and enjoyment of my sensuality and pleasure. Allow me to come back into alignment with myself and listen to my own wisdom. Thank you. Sit up straight.
Manipuraka,
Clasp
right?
your
Vam is Manipuraka.
No, Vamme is the Swadhisthana.
Swadhisthana.
Adhisthana.
Swadhisthana. Because she is even the orange color.
Orange
Cervix is
color and
related to the reproductive system.
Right.
Yeah.
yellow is Manipura. Divine Healing Intelligence, please install a sense of softness, support, and enjoyment of my sensuality and pleasure. Allow me to come back into alignment with myself and listen to my own wisdom. Thank you. Sit up straight. Clasp your hands with your fingers intertwined. Place your left thumb on top of the right. Place your hands at the level of your lower abdomen. Hold this position for 5 minutes while breathing in qualities of confidence, joy, creativity, and self-love. Allow yourself to relax as much as possible. Stay, Divine Healing Intelligence, please heal and regenerate my cervix and all related organs to their maximum health, vitality, and well-being. Thank you.
Fear, grief,
Unhealthy
resentment,
work with.
criticism.
Yeah, fear, grief, resentment, criticism. Healthy emotions to work with, compassion, forgiveness, love, joy. Colors to work with, orange, pink, yellow.
My God, this is a great book.
Especially spiritual tablets, it helps a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. He has gone up to fallopian tubes also, huh?
Wow. Feet. Lot of people have this feet problem. What is that called? That muscle. Fasciitis.
What is the thumb? My thumb keep like
No. Let's read this fingers also.
yeah.
Fingers, possibility contributing factors. Inability to touch, hold, let go, give, and receive. See that inability to touch, hold, and let go, give, and receive. Problems connecting to five of the other major chakras in the body: root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, and throat. Oh, problems connecting to those 5 major chakras. Thumb, right hand, connects to the pineal and pituitary gland in the brain. Wow. Oh, this is interesting. Right hand thumb connects to the pineal and pituitary glands in the brain with the ability to restore equilibrium. Problems with the lack of creative power, sexual energy, and drive in life. Feeling lost, uninspired, and listless. Lacking vitality and willpower. Problems with circulation and blood. Carrying stress and worry. So that is the thumb
That
pain.
is the right hand
Index,
thumb.
right hand, correct. These are all right hand. Index finger, right hand index. Force, intellect.
Yeah, someone is saying something.
No, I was just trying to see if any of this will apply to my thumb problem, but it's not. So doctor was right. He was saying I don't know how to type, so I type with my thumb on the phone all the time, and he said the pain is coming because of that. I'm just using too much phone.
All right, take you, sir.
Even see
In
mainly
fact,
for
I don't type. I swipe.
But when you're typing, like
No, I
just
don't
type
type.
with
I
my
actually swipe.
But if you want to write something, how do you write it?
I can swipe. I can swipe the keyboard. It's a touch
Oh,
screen, right?
no, but on the phone, like on
On the
my
phone.
iPhone.
Yeah, I've got a touch screen phone. All
Ah.
phones are touch screen. So on the keyboard, the moment the keyboard comes on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let us say I'm writing to Meena.
So you are using a thumb?
No, I just use any finger. It can be
Oh, okay.
thumb, it can be any finger. See, it's like this. I will say Meena. I have typed Meena now.
Oh. Hmm.
Okay, I've only put my hand and then typed. I mean, not Meena. In my anxiety, I typed Neha. Right, Meena. I
Hmm.
use SWIPE, swipe. Okay, I finished
Oh.
typing.
Ah.
Oh, you
You
like
just
that.
move your finger.
Oh, okay.
All phones are enabled with swipe capability. Swipe
Oh.
was an app originally which came in the year sometime in the 90s.
Hmm.
No, sometime in the year 2000, not 90s, in the 2000s.
Hmm.
2019, when did I join Satyam? 2002, right? That was a click phone. 2004, around that time. Swipe was an app. So I started using it since 2005. I've been only using Swipe.
Oh, okay. I'll look up.
Yeah.
Around same, Siri also came.
Yeah. Siri also around that time. Okay, let's go further.
Index finger holds intellect and how you think about your life and the world around you. The source in the quest for power. Problems with feeling controlling or being controlled. Experiencing a sense of fear, rejection, and dread. On a physical level, stomach pains or heartburn from difficulty digesting life. Middle finger. It connects with the personal power and the ability to deal with many of life's challenges. It holds the key to learning how to take personal responsibility. Problems with the weight gain that masks emotional pain, sadness, anger, fear, and resentment. Feeling out of control, exhausted, drained, and confused. Ring finger. It contains many beliefs about relationships and vows, especially those with a partner and with others in close relationships. Holds connection to others, problems giving and receiving love, complications with the thymus, thyroid, and adrenals. Little finger stores sense of survival and security, where beliefs about family and tribe resides, warehouse for childhood lessons, problems trusting yourself and others, feeling of not being good enough, strong enough, or courageous enough. Left hand, so it has all left hand thumb connected to the throat chakra. Oh, so right hand thumb is connected to pineal and pituitary, and the left hand thumb is connected to the throat chakra, gives the ability to be powerful communicator. Problems with the self-assertion and self-worth. Unwillingness to stand up for yourself, suppressing your feelings. Breathing difficulties, sinusitis, colds, and sore throats, feeling of loneliness and emotional coldness and detachment. Index finger linked with heart chakra. Holds a sense of individuality, belonging, and vision of yourself. The source for connecting to intuition and inspiration. You have the difficulty connecting the source for connecting intuition and inspiration. Complications with the large intestine, including abdominal pain, diarrhea, and constipation. Middle finger connected to the solar plexus chakra maintains a sense of expansion and the ability to take action and achieve results. So, solar plexus. Problems with painful experiences, judgments, criticism, and perceived limitations of self. On a physical level, circulation and sexual problems. Ring finger connected to the sacral chakra holds connection to your inner child, experiencing guilt, blame, shame, or anger, as well as the feeling out of balance, stressed, unstable, and or run down. Problems with addictions, lower back pain, fertility problems, and unresolved pain from childhood. Little finger, connected to root chakra, affected self-esteem, how you fit into the world and your rights, problems connecting to your base or the earth, feeling unsafe or uncomfortable in own skin, inability to create and achieve, struggling with addictions, depression, lower back pain, or skin problems. So remedy is to release negative or dense energies and emotions from each finger. Close your eyes and imagine that there is a fire in front of you. Using the fingers of the other hand, gently pull any dense issues out of the fingers you are focusing on and place the negativity, which may look like a gray smoke, chains, or weeds, into the flame. You may then use the colors related to that specific finger to help regenerate the flow of energy. So you need to
The finger
put
has
all
one
this.
color.
Yeah, the thumb is blue, index finger is green, middle finger is yellow, ring finger is orange, little finger is. So basically all these chakras, chakra colors, each chakra is related to one finger, especially left hand. Yeah.
Correct.
So in
No.
order to install, make the
Yeah.
healthy emotion stronger, gently massage or hold each finger with intention of increasing that feeling. Then bathe the finger in the color that relates to it. Do this slowly. If you are massaging, move from base to tip, allowing yourself to really feel the positive emotions you are installing. Say, Divine Healing Intelligence, please heal and regenerate my fingers to their maximum health, vitality, and mobility.
So what are this one?
Unhealthy emotions to work with, any emotion that relates to the fingers you are working on. Healthy emotions to work with are any positive emotions that relates to the fingers you are working on. Colors to work with. Colors related to chakras are the colors that you feel is the most appropriate at that time. So basically, yeah, this is the Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Heart Chakra, and the
Five.
Swad.
See,
Yeah.
Sahasrara and Agya are not in picture. Up to communication.
Yeah, only these five related to, yeah. Up to.
This is very good. Actually, for gums, for hair, I should try for hair.
Head. People who get headaches are,
I also need for hair.
Heels. Oh, hips.
yeah.
When
We
the
have
organs coming down, oh, it is going up to nails, spine. The entire book is over with this or what? How to use color therapy, we will read once tomorrow. Color healing. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
So tonight, today is Sunday. Tomorrow, yeah, personal reality. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay then. Thank
So
you.
nice.
Thank you so
30.
much.
It's a very good book, I feel.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
And this is like a dictionary for us, for
I
each and
know.
every body part.
Yeah. This is the grandma's book.
Yeah. Correct.
Grandma's recipe to health.
Yeah.
Or we used to